think we'll be in time?
Stop worrying.
Oh, you're in a bad mood.
I've every reason to be. In a few minutes, I shall have to relinquish my strictly platonic friendship and hand you over to the man you're about to marry.
Do you mind very much?
As long as you're happy. One test pilot's as good as another, I suppose. In this case, he must be better.
Clark, coming from you, I call that modest.
Paul's a lucky guy. Incidentally, what's your brother think of the idea of your marrying a test pilot?
John?
Yeah.
He doesn't say what he thinks. I'm just going up to the control tower to see John.
Right. Be there in a minute.
You know, London town at this speed looks a lot smaller.
At that speed, the whole world is smaller than it used to be.
Going upstairs. Time check at 10,000. Ready?
Take it up.
Check.
Check, Paul. Close on record. Over.
She handles beautifully. Shall I put her into a dive?
No. You can land now, Paul. Over.
What do you mean land? I only just got started.
Paul, I'm ordering you to land. Do you hear me? It's an order. Over. He hasn't altered. I thought he might have learned a little sense in 2 years. Still, once a stunt pilot, always a stunt pilot.
I'll bring him down. Control calling Paul Smith. Control calling Paul Smith. Over.
Who is this?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Well, it's about time. Why weren't you on the welcoming committee when I arrived?
If you don't land this minute, there'll be a lynching party waiting for you. Over.
We'll be waiting for you, sweetheart.
Honey, I'll be right there.
Mad idiot. Still playing to the gallery.
Oh, no, the pit job, the gallery's up above.
You're as bad as he is, Louise. You lead him on.
I never said a word.
Far be it from me to get involved in a brother and sister conflict.
Come here, Phil. Come back here.
He's down. Does he know he's staying with our chef?
No, not yet.
I'll go and tell him.
He's quite a boy, isn't he?
Just another crazy pilot.
He didn't talk like that when he was in the squadron. Well, times change. Still got a lot in his favor.
Not against, too.
Oh, hot temper, that's all I can think of. Maybe Louise is going to change all that.
That's rather up to you, isn't it?
What time's the party tonight?
Starts at 8.
Okay. See you then.
Okay.
Paul!
Hiya, honey. Let me look at you. You look wonderful.
Do I?
Why'd I ever go away and leave you here alone?
I was startled. Good morning.
What do you think of her, Paul?
Mighty sweet.
How'd you handle?
Real fine.
How'd you fix the trip?
Just as the boss.
3,000 miles just for a party, that's something.
That's not the only reason. But what the boss doesn't know won't hurt him. Well, look who's here. Clark.
Hello, Paul. Nice to see you. Long time.
It sure has. How's everything?
Pretty good until you came. Why don't we 3 go and have a drink somewhere?
Great. Say, how about that little place we used to go to, the Fox and Hound?
Okay.
See you there in about a half hour. Clark's probably still waiting.
I think it was mean.
I didn't know there was more than one Fox and Hounds.
Liar.
Why don't you buy me a watch that keeps time?
Are you trying to blame the watch for being late?
Well, I gotta blame something. Is this the joint?
Yes, that's it. Now scram, and come home sober.
I love you.
I said scram.
This is romance. It's like being married.
If we were married, we probably wouldn't be speaking.
Is that a challenge?
No. And will you go? I am leaving.
When are you gonna make your mind up about me?
Not now.
I'm not letting Clark talk you out of it this time.
Look, will you go away to your party? You're late already.
If you don't answer yes, I'm gonna make a scene.
Oh, Paul.
Okay.
You choose the oddest time.
All right, but even if I have to carry you to the altar, we're getting married.
Anything wrong, sir?
No, officer. Just having a friendly discussion.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Yes, still the same.
Well, I told you so.
I bet you can't do it again, though.
Fine.
Well, look who's here, the original Welcome back. This is wonderful.
You old stinker. As in love, as in war.
I waited at the Fox and Hounds till the hounds began to howl.
We got detained. Wrigley, good to see you again. Good to see you, Paul.
Well, come and have a drink.
That's an excellent idea.
Come on, what's it to be, Paul? Gin?
Yeah, a little gin will be fine.
Me too. Boy.
Oh, Peters, good to see you. Anything wrong?
Oh, get it.
Well, down the hatch.
Cheers. Cheerio.
Cheers.
Oh, hey there.
Gentlemen, and Mr. Sutton. Sir. Well, here we are again. All here for the free drinks, eh?
Oh, sure.
Still, it's nice to see the old familiar faces. The old familiar faces. For instance, Derek Morrison, our old medical officer, who missed last year's reunion. And Tom Wrigley, our old adjutant. Sorry, Tom, our ex-adjutant. Whom we haven't seen for 3 years.
Pressure of business.
No, monkey business, eh?
I say, look here, old man.
I know.
And Clark, well, I can't say I've missed him because I have the doubtful pleasure of working with him, and Clark never misses the chance of a free drink.
You'll be right at home tonight, then.
And, of course, our Yank, who stuck with us through the whole show.
Our much decorated hero.
Shut up, Peters.
Well, boys, I don't want to bore you any further. All I ask you to do now is to drink to the memory of our squadron comrades. Gentlemen, absent friends.
Absent friends.
How's New York these days, Paul?
Crowded. How's London?
Oh. You know, London never changes.
When did you get in, Paul? This morning. I'm testing a new jet for the old man.
You mean just for exercise?
They're hot.
We should have had him during the war. That made a difference, wouldn't it?
Sure. If our hero had a jet, the war would have been over 2 years sooner.
Peters, what's the matter with you?
How's your glass, Paul? Empty. Right, we'll fix that.
Waiter?
Right, sir.
Don't worry about me.
No one's worrying about you.
By the way, Paul, Bristow and I are in business together. Did you know?
Well, nice to see you two guys teaming up together.
Anytime you want to hire a car, Paul, remember the old firm.
Do you have to talk business on social occasions?
Why don't you relax? Now, the couple of...
Hey, you think I'm drunk, don't you?
Now, look here, Peters. No one said you were drunk. All we're trying to do is have a good time.
Would you like to mind your own business?
I'm just trying to give you a bit of advice, that's all.
I don't need it.
Suit yourself.
Well, our hero needs advice more than I do.
Why don't you cut it out?
I don't like this big shot stuff.
Look, Buster, you and I have your mark. Don't start anything out there.
Take it easy, Paul. Let's not start anything.
Tommy Peters.
Buster, you and I have your mark. Don't start anything out there.
Tommy Peters.
Paul!
Come on, Paul, pack it up.
Paul!
What's the matter, Paul? Can't you see he's drunk?
He asked for it.
Of course he did. Come on, Paul.
Pack it up.
Let's get back away from here.
I'm sorry.
I've never known Peters behave like this before.
I have. He always gets like that after a few drinks.
I'm in business with Peters. A partnership, you know. But he has been hard to get along with lately.
When he gets over it, tell him there's no hard feelings.
Thanks, I will.
You'll feel an awful idiot.
Well, that was the best scrap we've had since the Battle of Britain, eh, boys?
This must be yours. Hatch needs fixing. Waiter, bring us some more drinks.
Paul, Peters wants to have a drink with you.
Sure you didn't talk him into it?
I didn't say a word. Peters! Peters!
Ah, drinks. Lovely.
Beer for me.
It's for me.
Happy landings.
Excuse me, sir, but I think that... Yeah. Nothing, sir. It's all right.
You spoiled my evening for me.
He was pretty gay, wasn't he? You know, fellas, what we need is a change of atmosphere. What do you say we go on somewhere else?
All right. Good idea. Where should it be?
Oh.
Count me out.
Come on, John.
No. I've got to be up in the morning.
Oh, come
What about
on.
the Rocket Club? The Rocket Club.
Great. Are you a member? Come on, John. Break
Come
up.
on,
Yes,
John,
come on,
yes.
John.
Not this time. You go home. And don't forget where you live.
Oh, come on.
Don't wake up the house when you come in.
Come on, Paul. Oh, what's the matter with you, fella? Come on, the night's young. We got lots to do. Who's that?
What's all that fuss about? What's all this noise for, eh, you bad girl? Wake the place up like that. What are you trying to do?
Oh, happy reunion.
Oh, no. What about his private life? What sort of friends had he?
Oh, sir, he's a pilot in the RAF during the war. I was his servant.
Well, most of the blows were struck from the front, so he must have turned round and seen the murderer. Unless, of course...
The lights were switched off.
Exactly. Now, what sort of a chap was he? Was he sociable?
I wouldn't say that, sir. He was pretty hard to get along with, really.
Oh, lonely, eh?
I think so, sir.
What did he do for a living?
He was in the import business.
What was the address?
16 Chancery Lane, a firm called Peters and Wrigley.
Where was this reunion party?
At the Golden Lion in Compton Street.
Uh-huh.
Evening, Inspector.
Morning.
So it is. Murder?
Yes.
It would make a nice change if they get into the habit of doing this sort of thing during the day. Made a pretty thorough job. Double fracture below the crown. Severe lacerations around the forehead. I say he'd been dead half to 3/4 of an hour. Alcohol. Silly boy.
Oh, thank you.
You want him moved tonight?
Yes, please.
Splendid. My chaps are all ready. All right, boys. Well, I'll get back to bed. Good night, gentlemen. Pleasant dreams.
Good night.
Send my report along in the morning.
Tell us, Brute.
Roper, this may be useful. Check the time.
2:41, running a minute slow.
Undoubtedly left by the killer. Now, there's to be no publicity whatsoever that this has been found here.
No, sir, not a word.
It may help us to locate our man.
Come on, sir, it's time to get up. I said you've got to get up.
Go away. I want to sleep.
You don't want to sleep, you want to die. Look, there's an undertaker's parlour round the corner. Why don't you go there? And if it's the time you're wanting, it's after 2 o'clock. PM. You'll have to clear out, you know. I've got my cleaning to do.
What day is it?
Well, I've just told you it's past 2... Day?
Day.
Thursday.
Where am I?
Look, are you trying to be funny?
Do I look funny?
Well, this is the White Star Hotel.
Where's that?
Right here. You ought to lay off the stuff if you can't take it. I bet that tongue of yours is feeling a bit bird-cagey this morning. I'm glad it doesn't belong to me.
How'd I get here?
The little men brought you.
Little man? What little man?
Oh, you know, the elves and the goblins. Now, I'll give you 2 minutes to get out of here. Your time was up at noon.
Let me have my bill, will you?
Room number, sir?
23.
Oh, that's all right, sir. You paid when you came in.
What time was that?
You were booked in 3 a.m., sir.
3 a.m.
Well, you're the last on my list, sir. The only one I'm missing now is Paul Smith.
Can't understand what's happened to him.
Is he the sort of chap that gets into trouble easily?
Why, no.
What do you think, sir? You know him fairly well.
No, I wouldn't say he is.
Bit hot-tempered, though, isn't he?
Who told you that?
Oh, just something I heard.
If you mean the fight, I can assure you Peter's really asked for it.
He did, eh? Oh, well. When he turns up, ask him to get in touch with me at the yard, will you?
All right, Inspector.
Inspector,
Yes?
what time was the murder committed?
About 2 o'clock this morning. Thank you.
Where the devil have you been?
Outside the White Star Hotel, I haven't got any idea.
What happened to you?
What hasn't? I don't feel too good. Have you got a drink?
You've heard the news, of course, about Peters.
Yeah. I saw the police leaving as I arrived. Did they want me?
They want to see you. They want to see everybody who was at the party.
Where's the drink?
Haven't you had enough?
What do you mean, enough? I only had 2 drinks all evening long. I blacked out.
Doesn't seem possible.
I know it did. I feel as though,
Feel what?
like somebody had slipped me a Mickey.
You must have got hold of some bad liquor.
What happened after you left the Golden?
I don't know.
You remember leaving.
I don't remember anything. I woke up at 2 o'clock this afternoon at the White Star Hotel. I don't know how I got there. I didn't even know what day it was.
You'd better get along to the police. You've got some explaining to do.
What am I going to explain to the police?
That's up to you.
I've already told you I don't remember anything from the time I left the party last night until I woke up at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
That's all the more reason why you should go and see them. They'll soon find out whether you've been drugged or not.
Why don't you say you don't believe me? What do you think I should do?
Well, naturally, Oh, that's blood.
Yeah.
How did it get in your coat?
When I slugged Peters at the party, I guess. What are you looking like that for? You don't think I killed him?
No, but
But what?
Peters cut his mouth a little. He wiped the blood away with his handkerchief.
Look, I get mad, true, but I wouldn't kill a guy.
Whoever killed Peters killed him with a poker. Must admit it doesn't exactly add up in your favor.
Well, that's all the more reason for not going to the police.
Paul wouldn't commit murder, John. But he needs help, and I'm going to give it to him.
All right, Louise, have it your own way. But I warn you, if the police want to know where he is, I shall tell them.
Driver, this is my problem, honey, and I'll work it out alone.
Don't argue, Paul. I'm coming with you.
Let's go.
Now, the first thing we've got to do is narrow the time. What time did you get to the White Star Hotel?
Around 3 o'clock, but I'd like to check with the night clerk.
Police say Peters was murdered about 2. If you were drugged, the first thing we've got to find out is the waiter who supplied you with the drink that you last remember taking.
The last drink I had was at the party.
We'll go along and get my car.
Look, you started to say something before you served me the drink. What was it?
To me, sir? I wasn't going to say anything, sir.
I was feeling dizzy when I left here. It had to be the drink you served me.
No, sir. Couldn't have been.
I was drinking gin. Were all the bottles freshly opened?
Well, of course, sir. I used 6 bottles. They're all out now among the empties.
Did anyone but yourself serve behind the bar during the evening?
Gentleman gave me a hand earlier on.
Or how about towards the end?
No, miss.
What was his name?
The gentleman by the name of Wrigley, sir.
Wrigley, huh? Okay.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to help you, sir.
Thanks.
Oh. Thank you, sir.
I've been through all the files, sir, but we haven't got anything like it.
All right, thank you, Bilton. Anything come in from the watch people yet?
Not yet, sir.
Now, trying to trace the number.
I checked all the alibis, sir. Clark Sutton was in his flat by 1:30. Bristow and Brown were home by 2 o'clock. There you are, sir. There's all the details.
What about Wrigley?
He was in his flat with his wife by 1 o'clock. That only leaves, Paul Smith.
Have you sent out his description?
Yes, sir.
I'll see if anything's come in yet.
I've just seen.
I'll have another see.
Peters and Wrigley were partners.
Yes, they had some kind of import and export business. Paul, I think it'd be better if we split up. I want to see Clark and get a first-hand account of what happened after you left the pub.
Okay. I'll go to Wrigley's office.
All right. I'll drop you in the city.
Good.
I'm Mrs. Wrigley. Can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Wrigley.
I'm afraid you've missed him for the day.
Won't he be back?
I doubt it. He's away on business. Is there anything I can do?
My name's Paul Smith.
Oh, yes. You were with Tom Squadron during the war, weren't you? Would you like a drink?
Thanks. We, celebrating something?
Hardly. Do you mind putting that back on the desk, Mr. Smith? What do you want?
I want to find out who killed Peters.
There are some very good policemen in this country. Why don't you leave it to them?
I know, but they might pin it on the wrong guy.
Are you trying to protect the wrong guy?
We happen to be very close.
Who is he?
Me.
If you're looking for the right guy, you won't find him by prying among my husband's business correspondence. Are the police after you?
They could be.
Then I suppose it's my duty as a good citizen to turn you in. After you go. If you're nice, I might even forget to call them.
Say, this Bristow and Brown, they charge an awful lot for the rent of a car.
It's funny you should mention that. I was just writing a letter complaining about it.
How nice. This car, did Peters rent it for himself?
Yes. Peters is very unbusinesslike at times. My husband often had to help him cover his tracks.
You mean he had money troubles besides business troubles?
Don't we all?
I was talking about Peters. You should know him pretty well. When's Tom coming back?
Tomorrow, maybe. Shall I tell him you called?
He'll probably do that anyway.
Not necessarily. I like to keep some friends for myself.
Is that the line you gave Peters?
It's not a line. You know, maybe if the police are looking for you, you ought to lie low for a couple of days. I've got a flat that's not doing anything.
Tell me, did Tom find out about you and Peters?
No. Peters is just a good friend.
It came to a bad end.
Are you blaming me for that?
Peters was old enough to have known better.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm old enough.
Hello? He's just gone. Nice looking, isn't he? Don't worry, darling. He was born in a nice box. Yes, tonight is fine. The usual place.
It works.
Attention, please. Here is an announcement. Sergeant Roper is requested to report to Inspector Foster immediately. Attention, please. All duty patrols are requested to keep a sharp lookout for a man named Paul Smith. He is an American, a civil pilot. Height 6 feet, dark, well-built, probably wearing a sports jacket and gray flannel trousers. He is wanted in connection with the Peters murder.
As far as the papers are concerned, he's wanted for questioning. Get that straight.
Very good, sir.
Well, looks like an open and shut case, I hope.
So do I. I want some sleep.
Oh, you get plenty of that when you're dead.
A bit too late, then.
Smith was seen with the Parker girl this afternoon. Get someone to tailor.
Who?
You. If you want a job doing properly, Roper, do it yourself. All you need is fresh air.
Yes, it's about all I'm likely to get. Oh, dear, I wish I was a horse. I can sleep standing up. They love sleeping that way.
Sorry, sir, am I interrupting?
Oh, no.
Roberts, Sinclair. Here we are. Sutton. Victoria 7870.
What time did Mr. Sutton make that call?
1 o'clock.
And did he go out after that?
No, miss. We've already informed the police.
Yes, I know, but I had a particular reason for asking.
If you want to see Mr. Sutton, he should be back at any... Ah, here he is now.
Hello. Pleasant surprise.
Clark, I must speak to you.
Yes, of course. Come up. Oh, Paul. Certainly don't look too healthy for him, from what John tells me.
How can they suspect him of murder if he was duped? That is, if they do suspect him.
Well, that was the impression John gave me.
Clark.
Drink?
Thank you. Sherry. Clark, I want you to help me. I'm trying to trace Paul's movements from the time that he left the pub until the time that he reached the White Star Hotel.
I'll do anything I can, you know that. I think I can help a bit. After we left the Golden Lion, some of us went on to the Rocco Club.
What time did Paul leave there?
Just remember the exact time, but I knew it was well after midnight before he left.
Was he alone?
He was with Peters.
Pete?
Yes, they were getting on pretty well that time. I don't just remember what happened, but I know that Peters invited him back to his house for a drink.
Who else was in the party?
Oh, Wrigley, Brown, Bristow, Morrison, we were all there. Matter of fact, we were rather amused about it. No one really suspects. Paul, what are you worrying about? Hello? Yes, she's here. Paul.
Paul?
I'm going over to Bristow and Brown's. Meet you there in 15 minutes. Don't be late. It's important.
We're on our way. Paul wants us to meet him at Bristow and Brown's in 15 minutes. We can just make it.
Right. What do you want with those two?
Well, I don't know. It's
May I talk with you for a moment?
We're in rather a hurry.
So am I. We're looking for a man named Paul Smith. Have you seen him?
No.
Are you sure?
You heard what Miss Parker said, Sergeant. You want it spelled for you?
I'd rather the lady spoke for herself, if you don't mind, sir. You know, Miss Parker, that withholding information is an offense. A man answering his description was seen driving with you an hour ago.
Oh, yes, Sergeant. That must have been me. I was driving with Miss Parker a little while ago.
Do you mind if I look around?
Help yourself.
Thanks.
That's lost us 5 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Bristow in?
Yeah, I think he's in the inner office.
I don't know. Do you think she's got it outside? Hello, Paul.
You mind if I see you for a moment?
Sure. Come in.
You boys seem kind of jumpy. Something on your minds?
Matter of fact, we've just been listening to a special police broadcast.
Yeah?
Described you as good looking.
Well, I must have friends in the police department.
If you need any help, Paul, maybe we could get you out of the country.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to get out of the country. I want to find out what happened last night.
Well, you left with Peters.
You sure about that?
Don't you remember?
I wasn't drunk last night. I was doped. How'd I happen to latch on to Peters?
As far as I remember, Peters asked Sutton to go back to his house and have a drink with him.
Did Peters ask me?
I don't remember. Sutton may have done.
Say, I saw an invoice on Peters' desk for the rental of an MG. But there was 300 extra on it. What for?
You're getting into our personal business now, Paul.
I'd still like to know.
As a matter of fact, it was for the garage.
What for?
I don't know, Paul.
Where is it?
15 Carlton Way.
A lot of dough for a garage. I wonder why.
Well, why don't you ask his partner?
Because Wrigley isn't in town.
Then you're going to have to wait till he gets back.
It's very funny. I bring up a garage and you guys go cold on me. I wonder why.
Open that door. Stay where you are, Paul. We're going to turn you over to the police.
Cops. Pull up further along and wait for me.
He's gone. Hurry and you'll get him.
Back to the car.
Are they following?
No, we're okay. Good.
Did you see Wrigley?
He was out of town. I met Diane Wrigley. Have you met her?
Yes, I bet her. She's quite a girl.
When will he be back?
He'll be back tomorrow. Look, we better split up. You two go back to White Star Hotel, see the night porter. I'll see Diane Wrigley. We'll meet the Club Rocco at 10:30.
Okay.
Right.
Peter seems to have gone mad about car hire. I better check the figures again.
Hello.
Mrs. Wrigley?
Oh, yes.
Can I talk to you at your office?
What about?
I'll be with you in 20 minutes.
Who was that?
Paul Smith.
Smith.
Yes. If you don't want to see him, you'd better clear out. He's coming round.
Bristow and Brown rented a garage for Peters. It wasn't used for storage. What was it used for?
How would I know?
You'd know.
You know, if you're hiding from the police, you'd better get rid of that suit. They probably have its description.
I look kind of cute running around London in a pair of shorts.
The suit hanging in the closet. Picked it up from the cleaners last week and forgot to bring it home.
Who did?
My husband. Who else? He's about your size.
You're a pretty smart girl.
You can change in the closet.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
I like modest young men.
Bet you do.
Can I pour you a drink?
No, thanks.
What do you like to do, Mr. Smith?
Canaster's my hobby.
We must have a game sometime.
Canasta, you mean? A little crowded in here. Not a bad fit, though. The old school tie.
I bet when you were young, you were a Boy Scout.
Eagle Scout.
Mm-hmm. I'm impressed.
You should be. Matter of fact, if it hadn't been for the war, I'd have probably been Scoutmaster. Look, honey, you can help me.
What racket was Peters in?
I don't know why I'm so good to you.
I'm the clean-cut type.
I don't know what Peters was up to, but I might be able to give you a lead. He made out a check in favor of Dr. Morrison.
Our ex-medical officer?
For $2,000.
What for?
I wish I knew.
Where can I locate Morrison?
He works for the College of Science.
You know, you're very lovely.
Have I done enough to earn it yet?
And what? Close your eyes.
What brings you here?
I need your help. What's the name of a drug that produces temporary amnesia?
Better consult a narcotics expert.
Why, can't you tell me?
I'm no authority. Any more questions?
Yeah. Is there a drug that produces partial amnesia but leaves the patient feeling pretty normal?
Oh, yes, there is.
What's it called?
Cadoline's one. A very rare drug used under strict medical supervision.
Look, can you run the test on me?
When did you take it?
Somebody slipped me a Mickey at the party last night.
How soon did the effects wear off?
About 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Be no trace of it now.
You mean I can't prove I've been drugged?
I'm afraid not. If you're thinking of that to prove an alibi, it won't work.
That's great.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'm rather busy.
Before I leave here, there are a few loose ends I'd like to clear up. This is Peter's checkbook. There's a check drawn for $2,000 cash. But the stub says for Derek Morrison. What do you know about it? Answer me.
Well, don't make a scene here. Come inside.
I'm still waiting.
Peters gave me the money for research.
Oh, really?
That's the truth.
Peters was quite a philanthropist, wasn't he?
I was treating him for nerves.
And the treatment involved the use of Cataline. Only he wanted outside of medical supervision. But you got scared and turned him down.
You're talking nonsense.
Or maybe he wanted his cash back. Then you really got scared and decided to kill him. You know something? I think the police are going to be very interested in this checkbook.
You think so? All your theories rest on the dope drink, don't they? Well, I think I'll be able to satisfy the police more easily about the check than you will about that.
On the other hand, I might be able to prove my drug drink story. And that would leave you high and dry, wouldn't it? Mind if I use your phone?
Go ahead.
Not as good as it used to be, eh? Pass the phone, Jim, will you?
Rightio, sir.
Your pipe, sir.
Hello?
This is Paul Smith, remember me?
Mr. Smith, I can't talk now, but I've been trying to get in touch with you. I've been reading the papers, and there's something I would think you ought to know. Mr. Smith, you got the wrong drink last night.
Really? You're a little late with your news. When can we meet?
Come up to my lodgings after closing time tonight. 9 West Street. 2nd floor. Go straight up and I'll be there.
Who are you talking to?
Wrong number.
Oh, Miss Parker. Tell me, do you recognize this?
Why, yes,
Yes, it's the watch you gave Paul Smith, isn't it?
as a birthday present.
How long ago?
About 2 years.
Thank you. It was found in the room where Peters was murdered.
Oh, no.
I assure you it was. Now, don't you think you'd better tell me where we can find him? After all, if he's innocent, we can clear him. If he's guilty, well, you don't want to be mixed up with a murderer, do you?
He is innocent.
All right, let's assume he is. Well, surely it's better for him to come forward and make a statement, and then at least we've got something to work on.
He's not trying to run away. He just wants to get enough evidence to clear himself.
Where is he?
I don't know.
So you won't help us, eh?
I don't know where he is.
All right. Thank you, Miss Barker.
Who was that?
Inspector Foster.
What did you want?
He was asking some questions about Paul.
All right. Not keeping you up, am I? If she comes out, don't let her out of your sight.
I won't. Not if I can keep my eyes open that long. The girl's inside. No sign of the boyfriend.
He'll show up.
You know something? I've been thinking.
Don't.
I don't think he killed the waiter.
You know your trouble, Roper? You're tired. Dead tired.
Well, now, let's see. Mr. Smith left the club about 12:30 with another gent.
Was anyone else with them?
No, I got them a cab and off they went.
Did you happen to notice who gave the address?
It was the other gent, somewhere in Chelsea.
What time did the rest of the party break up?
I should say about 1 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you, miss.
You mind?
No, of course not.
There's been a second murder, Miss Barker. The waiter at the Golden Lion. He was found dead in his room less than an hour ago. A man answering Paul Smith's description was seen leaving the house by the landlady. You wouldn't by any chance be waiting for him now, would you?
Hasn't it occurred to you, Inspector, that this man might have had information that would clear Paul?
No, I can't say that it has.
And he was killed by Peter's murderer to stop him talking.
Very interesting, but there's a warrant out for his arrest. If Smith comes in, don't try to warn him, will you?
Yes, she is here. Who shall I say, sir? I'll show Miss Parker, sir.
George, who is it, Mrs. Parker?
Wouldn't give a name, sir.
I'll take it. Paul, is that you? Clark here. Listen, don't come to the club. Foster's practically sitting on Louisa's lap.
See if you can get Louise away. I want her to meet me at this address as soon as she can. 15 Carlton Way.
15 Carlton Way. Okay. Right, yeah. There's a telephone call for you, Inspector.
Oh, thank you.
Now, look, Paul wants you to meet him at 15 Carlton Way as soon as you can. There's a police car outside. You better use mine. Look after Foster. Go on, get going.
Hello. Hello. Where's the girl?
Girl?
You know who I mean. Miss Parker.
I really, Inspector, you should exercise a little tact.
Oh. Yeah, there was no one on the telephone.
I must have rung off.
If you're trying to make a fool of me, I'll run you in.
Well, you won't know till Miss Parker comes back, will you?
By that time, I shan't be here.
So long, Inspector.
How did you get in?
I broke the lock. Did you come here in your own car?
No, I took Clark and left in mine.
Did you go to the White Star Hotel?
Yes. The porter says he thinks she would drop by a sports car, but he only caught a glimpse of it as it drove away. Paul. Could this be the car?
Yeah, it could be.
Did you find anything else?
Plenty. Come on upstairs. Somebody beat me to it. They already worked the place over.
What is all this stuff?
Goods addressed to Peters and Wrigley.
Well, what's it doing here?
What I'd like to know. To my darling, from me. Wrigley's wife, also Peter's girlfriend.
What's the next move?
That's what I'd like to know. Let's get out of here. Well, Wrigley. Let's you and me have a little talk.
Let me go. You're breaking my arm.
I'll break your head. What are you doing here?
I don't see that that's any of your business. Now do you think it's my business? What do you want to know?
What kind of a racket were you and Peters mixed up in?
Not me, only Peters. He was running the import business as a blind. I've only just caught up.
What was he peddling?
Smuggled goods.
Where'd he get it?
He had agents on the continent. They packed the stuff amongst ordinary merchandise and shipped it over.
Go on.
I suspected for some time. Today I found a lease for this place, so I came along to investigate.
This is where he dumped it. Why'd you kill him?
No, I didn't kill him.
Who did?
I don't know.
Were Bristow and Brown mixed up in this?
I don't know, I tell you.
Did he get that car from them?
Yes, I think he did.
Did he ever loan it to anyone?
I don't know.
Come on, Wrigley, come on. Did he ever loan it to anyone?
I tell you, I've no idea. Why didn't you find out from Bristow?
Why Bristow?
It'll be booked out in the name of whoever was going to drive it. Bristow's very particular.
You know who it was. Come on, come on.
It was...
Come on! Get out! You all right?
Yes, I think so.
Come on.
Let's try it.
What do you want?
Who's the owner of this car?
Can't say. It's against regulations.
The car.
I don't know the name, sir. It belongs to flat 53.
Thanks. I'm going up to apartment 53. Wait out front for me.
Right.
This is a pleasant surprise. Come on in. I didn't expect visitors. Make yourself at home. Would you like a drink?
No, thanks.
How did you know where to find me? I didn't give you my address.
Followed you.
Darling, why don't you take off that hat? Just relax for once.
You drive a fast car.
Belongs to my husband.
You know you were driving it tonight?
How could I be? I haven't been out this evening.
You weren't driving it? Who was?
I really wouldn't know.
I think you would. And you're going to tell me. Whoever drove that car took it to 15 Carlton Way. There's only one other person besides yourself who knew your husband was going there. That's the guy that killed him.
Killed?
Naturally, he didn't figure it was going to turn out this way. Tom was killed because he knew too much. Jim the waiter because he was going to talk. You never could tell. Maybe you'll be next.
Paul? Police, on their way up.
Look, Louise, get over to Bristow's garage. Get their records. See if you can find out who rented that car.
Right.
Well, I was just going to look you fellas up.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. All right, Smith, I want you to come along to the station. You too, madam.
Hello.
Clark, how did you get here?
I followed the police. I thought you might need a bit of help. They got Paul?
Fred, sir.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to Bristow's garage. I think they might know something.
Well, if they're mixed up in this, you are going to need some help. I'll go with you.
Thanks, Clark.
Wrigley's story sounded a bit unlikely to me. Do you believe it?
I believe that Peters was tied up with someone, but it wasn't Wrigley.
Oh.
And if Peters loaned his car, he might have told Bristow for insurance purposes. There'll be a record of it at the garage. At least that's what I'm hoping.
Very remote chance. In any case, even if it did turn up, it doesn't prove anything.
Depends who it is.
Even if you do find a name, what's it mean?
It means that that person might have driven the MG last night. Paul wasn't dropped at the White Star Hotel until after Peters was murdered, so it wasn't Peters.
And you think that that person framed Paul?
Yes.
Well, we'll have a job to prove it.
It's worth trying.
You can find Paul's watch beside his body.
But I...
What you say?
Nothing. Nothing.
Fred, what about?
Only me tonight.
I'll tell you what I want. Let's have a glance at the car hire book, if I may.
What do you do in the morning?
No, it's very urgent.
Oh. I think Mr. Bristow keeps it in his office. I'll see if I can find it.
Ah, here it is.
Now, what do you want to know?
No, don't bother. Will you fill up the car for me?
Sure.
He seems to know you pretty well.
Oh, yes, I often pop in on old Bristow. Idiot, he's given me the wrong book. This is an old one.
Emergency?
Scotland Yard.
Something wrong?
No, I was just dialing Tim.
It's nearly 4 o'clock. I'm going to drive you home.
Have you anywhere I could wash?
Yeah, in there, miss.
Thank you.
Keep change. All right now?
Yes, thank you.
Good night, Fred.
Good night.
I'll leave your towel there. Good night, Fred.
Good night. Hello?
Is that Wilson 3243?
Yeah?
You were calling Scotland Yard.
Scott? No. Must be some mistake.
Sorry you've been troubled.
Thinking of jumping out? Forget it. You wouldn't turn me in, would you? Would you?
Wouldn't make any difference.
See? You guessed right, Louise. I was working with Peters. I wouldn't waste your sympathy on him. He's going to double-cross me. I found out in time.
Paul, how did he get into this?
By accident. He was given the drink fixed for Peters.
All you needed was an alibi.
Exactly. I went back home and made the phone call. They saw me go in. They didn't see me leave. The rest was easy. Oh, it would all have worked out quite well. Paul wouldn't stand still for it.
And the car you used?
I think this is what you were looking for.
Smith, your fingerprints are the same as those on the poker. What have you got to say about that?
I already told you I was drugged. Find a man who doped my drink and you'll find Peter's murderer.
His Tory checks.
And Wrigley?
Dead as mutton. You know something? We've been on this case 30 hours non-stop. Dawn is now breaking.
Well, don't get lyrical about it. Fetch the girl, will you?
Yes, as long as I keep moving, I'm all right.
Sit down, Mrs. Wrigley. Have you any idea who might have killed your husband? You sure? Yeah?
I've got a message from a girl called Louise Parker. Very urgent. I'll read it to you.
How long ago was that? Oh, good. Well done. Did you tell anyone about your watch?
No.
And apart from ourselves, the only person who could know about it is the murderer. And that man is Clark Sutton. I'm holding you for further questioning.
No, I didn't know he was going to kill him. Please. I didn't know.
Take her
I swear
away.
it. No,
I want a car at once.
no.
He's got Louise Parker. Do you know what car they're in?
Green Jaguar. LGF 123.
Ops, alert all cars in G area.
you're in the same position as Wrigley and Jim, you'll know too much. I wanted to marry once. It was always Paul, wasn't it? Of course, Diane, she was different. She'd do anything for me.
You won't save yourself by killing me.
I think I will.
The police know about the watch. I left a note at the garage.
Thanks for the tip. Cops.
G23 to control. Have contacted LGF 123. He left route A4 and is heading for Winkfield.
Contact G14. Have them head him off along route A328.
Calling patrol car G14.
Car G14. Proceed along to road junction.
Oh, they're pretty hot on his tail. We'll have him soon.
I don't know. Clark will have something figured out for his getaway.
He can't get far.
Does this road head to Churchville Airport?
Could do. Why?
Clark will probably have a plane there figured for his getaway.
Take the first fork right and step on it.
There they are.
Calls for a change of plan.
Where are you going?
You'll see. Go on, get out. Stay where you are, Paul.
Flight B23 to A6. Flight B23 to A6. Your message anticipated.
Hello, John.
Hello, Paul. Take good care of her. Over.
Don't worry, brother. See you next reunion.
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye, dear.
Roger and out.
Please like and subscribe for more classic films.